Hi, this is Allie of the Perception Trainers, author of The Perception Diet, and today we're going to do part 3 of our Self-Love 101 series. And in part 3, I want to talk about the body and how it relates and how it ties in and how it can be used as a tool for self-love. So just to recap, in part 1, we talked about what self-love really is, and it's, again, just you coming back to yourself. And then in part 2, we talked about your thoughts, feelings, and intuition, and how letting yourself, how the very first step in the journey towards living a life of self-love is to allow yourself to just feel what you feel and to think what you think, and to realize that your thoughts and that your feelings are your first way into your intuition and living a life that is in alignment with yourself and with self-love. Okay, and so now today I want to talk about your body and how it ties into self-love. So again, in the self-love communities, in the self-help communities, in the spirituality communities, there's a lot of talk about loving your body and about accepting your body where it is, and and even like the Dove Real Beauty campaign and blah 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 blah, right? Like there's a lot of talk about accepting our bodies and loving our bodies and all of this stuff, but we say it like, just do it, just accept your body, just love your body. And I think that if we could just hear those words and start doing it, most of us wouldn't feel the way about ourselves that we feel, right? So the first thing I want to say is that the reason I believe that loving your body and learning to love your body is so important is because your body plays a huge role in your life. It plays a huge role in your ability to live your life, and your body is that thing that you don't get to escape from, right? You're always going to be in your body unless you know how to astral project and all this. But essentially what I'm saying is that, you can walk away from a relationship with someone else. You can walk away from a job. You can walk away from school. You can walk away from pretty much anything else in this life, but you can't walk away from your body, okay? And I think that, we underestimate how important the body is and how important the body is in this journey, and then we overestimate how the body looks and how the body behaves as being part of our worth, right? So the first thing to understand about coming into a place of loving your body is, I like to use this metaphor, that how people say you are not a human having a spiritual experience, you're a spirit having a human experience. And I totally believe in that. I think that there's that everlasting, ever-loving, ever-knowing part of you inside of you that is what you're connecting to when you're connecting to self-love. And that part of you, I believe, like the way that I like to think of it, is like not very good at being human, right? And because the spirit part of you is the spirit part of you. It's expanded, it's all knowing, it's all wise, it's beyond time and space, and it's all of these things, right? Whereas your body knows how to be human. Your body knows how to eat, how to sleep, how to drink, how to, move through this 3D reality, how to be in time, how to be in this here and now moment. And I believe that because we've dissociated so much with our bodies a lot of the time, and because we've disconnected from them, and because we've let them go, and we've started looking at them in a way that is not healthy, in a way that they are not, we have lost our ability to be at peace with this human experience. And so much of that puts, like, when we're not at peace with our human experience, when we're not at peace with what we're experiencing now, what we're going through, that puts us in a state of resistance. And when we're in that state of resistance, we're not in a state of self-love, because we're not in a state of trusting, we're not in a state of being in tune with our intuition, and we're not in a state of being in trust and in alignment with ourselves, right? So this is why learning to trust your body, learning to love your body, learning to acknowledge your body, learning to allow your body to kind of run the physical show, so to speak, you're going to be stepping into self-love, which is that return to who you really are on a here and now basis. You're not going to have to go into meditation. You're not going to have to essentially leave time and space in order to get there. You're going to be able to do it in your here and now. And that's really where we need to be doing it, right? Because, so many of us can go into meditation and remember who we are and connect with that eternal loving part of ourselves, and then as soon as we open our eyes, we're snapped back into reality, and we lose it, right? We forget. And I think that by connecting with your body, by re-establishing a loving relationship with your body, you can experience yourself, and you can experience this life, and you can experience self-love on a whole other level, and on a whole much more sustainable and maintainable level than if you're not connected to your body. Okay? So how do you get connected to your body if you're feeling like you're really disconnected from it and you really don't love it? The first step is to just allow yourself to entertain the idea that your body isn't broken. Okay? So that your body isn't sick. Your body isn't messed up. Your body isn't doing, things you don't want it to be doing. Your body isn't doing the wrong thing all the time. What's happened is, if your body is experiencing sickness, if your body is experiencing like things that you feel are not messed up, if you feel like you're not healthy, or you're not loving your body and you're not connected with your body, understand that it's because you have gotten off track with what your body is designed to do, not your body getting off track. Okay? So I've used this metaphor many, many times. It's like the metaphor of the virus, that when your body gets a virus and you vomit, or you get diarrhea, or you get a fever, or whatever, that's not your body being sick. That's your body's natural response to a virus, right? So the virus is the thing that's wrong. The virus is the thing that's out of alignment. Your body is now behaving in the way that it knows how to behave to get rid of that virus. Otherwise, you would die, right? If you didn't vomit, if you didn't get diarrhea, if you didn't get a fever, whatever, then the virus would take hold and could destroy your body. But so when we say you're sick, we really mean is you have a virus, and now your body is responding the way that the body knows how to respond to save your life, right? And this is exactly how the body acts all the time, right? So when we perceive that our bodies are sick, when we perceive that our bodies are doing something out of alignment, like gaining weight when we don't want it to, or we can't sleep, or we're addicted to substance, or blah, 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 it's not the body that's gone out of alignment. It's the lifestyle, it's the thoughts, it's all of these other things that we have gotten out of alignment with our bodies. Okay? So if we can start there, if we can just say, okay, instead of telling myself all the time how messed up my body is, or how much I don't like my body, or how I don't like what it's doing, or whatever, I'm just going to say, okay, instead of that, or I'm going to catch myself thinking those thoughts. Okay, I've thought, oh, my body's sick, oh, my body's messed up, oh, my body's not doing what I want it to do. And I'm saying, okay, no, this is my body doing exactly what it knows how to do to survive, because my body is an expert at being human. So how have I gotten out of alignment with my body, right? And just start there. Just start with that awareness. And even if you just want to start with the awareness of how many times a day you think about how messed up you think your body is. You think about how your body is like not doing the right thing, and just pay attention to that. Just be like, wow, okay, I'm telling my body over and over and over again how messed up I think it is. I'm telling my body over and over and over again how much I don't like it. And think of it like a child, right? Like a small child. If you were to go and like berate a child over and over and over again for acting like a child, first of all, the child is going to feel terrible about itself, and then the child is probably going to continue to behave badly, right? Whereas if you are going to be kind and gentle and loving, and first understanding how a child acts and behaves, and expecting that your child is going to act and behave that way, and then praising your child for the things they do right, and then lovingly correcting them for the things that maybe are out of alignment, your child is probably going to act way more in alignment with how you want it to, right? And this is the same thing with your body. The longer you sit there and berate it, the longer you sit there and decide how messed up it is and how much you don't love it and send it messages that it's wrong all the time, the more out of alignment you're going to be. Okay? So this step of honoring your body, understanding that your body knows how to be human, is first to just notice how much you berate your body. And second, then to understand that your body is not bad. Your body is not wrong. Your body is not sick. Your body is not messed up. Your body is doing exactly what it knows how to do to keep you alive and to keep you healthy and to keep you human, right? Because the second you leave your body, you're a spirit again. So coming back to this place where we can be okay in our bodies, where you can be okay in your body, where you can maybe even love your body, and understand that your body is on your side and that your body is doing what it's doing in order to keep you alive, you're going to be able to experience self-love in the moment. You don't have to leave time and space in order to do that. And so, yeah, really the simple fact of how to get to a place where you love your body is you make a choice. You have to make a decision that berating your body is no longer an option, that thinking that your body is messed up is no longer an option, and you're going to choose to change your perception and your perspective of your own body. And that's something that you get to do. You get to decide how you look at your body. You get to decide how you're going to perceive your body. You get to decide how you're going to perceive what it does. And even if you've been thinking that your body's been sick and messed up for 40 years, that doesn't mean you have to keep doing it, okay? You get to decide. So coming back to that place of just saying, okay, I've decided that my body knows what it's doing. I've decided my body is right, and I need to get back into alignment with my body. And then you just start asking the questions. How can I get back into alignment with my body? Noticing all the things that are out of alignment instead of blaming your body. Don't blame anything. Just say, okay, we're out of alignment here. What do I need to do to get back into alignment? And the more you start asking these questions, the more you're going to get the answers, okay? And then you just have to act on them. So, understanding your body is on your side. Deciding that you're going to believe that and you're going to make that your new mantra. My body is on my side. My body is on my side. My body is on my side. I need to get on the side of my body. Okay? So that's Self-Love 101, Part 3, honoring your body. So understanding, you are self-love. At your core, you are that. You haven't ever left self-love. You just need to return to that center. Step 2, thoughts, feelings, they are valid. You're allowed to think what you think, and you're allowed to feel what you feel. And that's going to help tune you into your intuition. And step 3, your body's not messed up. Your body is not sick. Your body is not doing these things that you don't want it to be doing. Your body knows exactly how to be human, and it's responding to the environment. It's responding to what it's been given. So if it's acting in a way that you don't like, you need to get back on the side of your body, and you need to understand that your body is doing the best thing it knows how to do to survive, and that maybe your environment needs to change, and you need to get back on its side so that it can run the show physically, and you can go on to do other things. Okay? That's Part 3. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns down below, and I'll see you in Part 4.